The most dangerous money in business is the money that looks free. In the next few minutes, you'll discover why a billionaire once rejected millions of dollars and why that decision eventually made him far richer. But the real lesson isn't about money. It's about something far more valuable: control. Welcome to New Mind Lab, where we explore the psychology of money, business strategy, and the quiet rules that shape real wealth. 10 years ago, a young entrepreneur named Marcus believed his life was about to change forever. After years of struggle, investors had finally arrived. Their offer looked unbelievable. $10 million, paid immediately. No long negotiations, just one signature. For Marcus, it felt like victory, but something strange happened when he showed the deal to a mentor he trusted. The older investor studied the contract silently, then slowly closed the folder. And instead of congratulating Marcus, he asked one strange question. "Why do you think they're giving you this money?" Marcus laughed. "Because the company is valuable." The investor shook his head. "No, people don't give away millions unless they expect something much bigger." Now Marcus had a new question. What exactly were they expecting? The investor turned to one small paragraph buried deep in the contract. A paragraph Marcus had barely noticed. But instead of explaining it immediately, he asked another question. "What happens when investors control your board?" Marcus frowned. "They advise the company." The investor nodded slowly. "Yes, but then he added something Marcus didn't expect. They also control the company's future." Marcus leaned forward. "What do you mean?" The investor pointed again at the clause. "This paragraph gives them the power to replace you." The room suddenly felt quiet. Marcus had been celebrating free money, but now a much bigger question appeared. What if that money wasn't free at all? The investor leaned back in his chair and said something Marcus would remember for the rest of his life. "Poor people chase money. Rich people protect control." Marcus felt the weight of those words. $10 million could change his life, but losing control of his company could destroy his future. Now he faced a choice: take the money or protect the company he built. Marcus rejected the deal. Friends thought he was insane. Family members panicked. Some employees even questioned his leadership. Months passed, then a year. The company struggled. More than once, Marcus wondered if he had made the worst decision of his life. But something unexpected began happening. The business kept growing, slowly, quietly. 3 years later, a major corporation approached Marcus. Their proposal was different. They didn't want control. They wanted partnership. And this time, the offer was worth more than $200 million. When Marcus signed the agreement, he finally understood something powerful. The engine of his company had never failed. It had simply needed time, and when the right opportunity appeared, the engine roared back to life. Most people believe wealth comes from grabbing opportunities, but real wealth often comes from rejecting the wrong ones, because every opportunity has a hidden cost. Money can be replaced, but control over your future cannot. If you want to understand the psychology behind wealth, business strategy, and the decisions that quietly change everything, subscribe to New Mind Lab, because the most important lessons about money are rarely the obvious ones.